Robert, I don't think we mentioned it, but you are an engineer, correct?
No, I'm not.
Oh, you're not.
I
thought you
I
were.
didn't think he was.
Oh, okay.
Well,
But you went in as a business. What I'm after here that a lot of I think our listeners can identify with are the universal concepts you're talking about with managing your culture, managing your cash flow, which is part of the current assets or
okay, let me
liabilities.
tell you one thing else that you need to know. I don't have a college degree. I have one semester of a junior college, which was a rodeo school out in Central Arizona, which was more like a VOTEC. Okay, but I did ace the accounting course. I didn't have to finish. I tutored other people in the course.
Yeah.
And so
You know what? That may be the most important message that comes out of this today. We've got a hugely successful man. How many times have we heard, Khalil, and I quote it all the time with my clients, it'll come up, well, I don't know, I never went to college. Or, I don't know, people like me and my family, we never do these things. And I say, you're sitting on a $10 million sales company making a profit. What do you want a college degree for? So thank you for that.
Yep.
But the second thing is, without a college degree, just out there doing it, what prompted you? I think I heard you answer that it was trial and error to start saying, well, I need to track this and I need to track that and I need to be aware of margins. And you talked about markup versus margins. A lot of people still aren't aware of margins. How did, was it just?
Here. When I started pushing the directional drilling side, we started a whole utility construction, and I had a good guy, a great friend, still a great friend today, come on board, and he started working and managing the environmental side. Every time I turned around, it seemed like, man, the money we're making on this side is paying for that side, and so we went from just billing standard rates to monitoring exactly what it costs. And so we created in Excel what we call our bid sheet that then connected, once the job was done, it connected to a profit analysis. And so every day of the week when a job is invoiced, I have in-house staff that sends me the profit analysis. In the email statement, it says at the top of the line what the gross margin is. And so
in the subject line of the email,
this margin, you get the phone call or an email, we're going to talk about why. Okay. Everything else, kudos, you thumbs up. And millions of dollars a year. I mean, millions of dollars a year. We do it on every project, whether it's engineering or the construction or the drilling side.
And it's those meetings where they maybe fall short that you find things that you can do to improve by understanding why that happened.
Let me tell you, if you're not watching in real time, okay, you're only watching when the accountant tells you you got to pay your taxes, you will end up with some really difficult times that most likely you won't make it through. If you don't get into real time and understand that, and I'll tell you, one of the big important things, what got me to real time early on, was I knew I had to have a banking relationship, and so I knew that the guys over there, Jim Wade back in the day at Arvest, and Jim Wade's over at Bank First, and Jim Rule, who's now at First United. There was a whole group of them that I've worked with over the years, but I knew that if I needed to get money quick, I better have my accounting in real time and have a good relationship with them up front. I did not need to wait till I'm in a bind, and then now somehow they got to go convince a board of directors, and those guys have been with me side by side, where they know my business, they've been part of it, and developing that relationship, and then keeping real-time accounting is critical if you're going to take it and go from a small business and grow it into something.
Yeah. Oh. No, this is really.
Hey, let's do an album and you can be on the cover.
No, this is
That's such a
this is
great
really
message.
great. And
Great
you
message.
mentioned
Everything.
at the very beginning that you have that cash flow report, and you've already mentioned basically what's on that. I love that you
Yeah.
have emails sent to you in the subject line. It tells you gross margin, so you can just see
Oh
exactly
yeah.
what you need to know immediately. It
Yeah.
doesn't take huge investments in software and technology to be able to figure that out.
No,
And
we've done
so,
it all in Excel.
yeah,
And
Yeah.
about the engineering firms, they have a program that we pay a lot of money for, Bill Quick. And I've sent people to California to the training and stuff. And bottom line is Excel does better for us than anything we've been able to find.
that's great. I
Yeah.
love that.